Steph Brandt. I'm the 2021 TCM Ambassador. I'm here with my sister, Stacy Sanders. We both have been running for years. I've completed 6 marathons. My sister has completed 12 marathons. A couple weeks ago, we both completed the Ironman Wisconsin. I did the half Ironman and my sister did the full.
And we're really excited to be here today to share some tips so you have your best marathon next weekend.
Pre-race tip number 1 is to make sure you get lots of good rest the week leading up to your big race.
Pre-race tip number 2 is to make sure that you're staying hydrated throughout the week, you're carb loading and you're eating healthy, and you are doing all the things that you did in your training, and you're not changing anything up the week of the race.
Question. Yeah. So the night before the race, I heard that it's a really good idea to eat lots and lots of pasta, like really get those carbs going. Is that right?
I wouldn't eat lots and lots of pasta the night before the race. Make sure that you are eating a balanced diet throughout the week and carb loading throughout the week, not just the night before.
Pre-race tip number 4 is to make sure the night before you lay out your race day gear that you're going to be wearing and nutrition. First and foremost, make sure that you have your watch that you plan to wear that day fully charged. Make sure that you've got your tank and your shorts, and with the race number that you pick up at the race expo, you can either put that on a race belt or make sure that it's pinned in front to your shirt or your shorts. And then lastly, and most importantly, make sure that you have your nutrition with you.
Race day!
Race tip number 2 is to make sure you get up early enough that you have time to fuel and hydrate. For the morning of, I definitely would recommend that you continue to eat the pre-race meal that you've generally done in training. It's a good idea to get some carbs, a little bit of protein, and make sure you're getting some coffee if you're used to drinking coffee, as well as hydrate. Make sure that you're definitely awake.
Race day tip number 3 is to make sure that you are wearing some warm gear to the start of the race, because it might be chilly in the morning and you want to make sure that you're leaving enough time before the start of the race to go visit the porta potty and to find your corral. Now these are throwaway clothes, so you won't be getting them back at the end of the race.
Race tip number 4 is to make sure that you don't start the race too fast too soon. You're going to have lots of race day excitement. There'll be people that pass you right out of the chute, but make sure that you stay steady, hold your pace. Race day tip number 5, make sure that you're thanking your volunteers.
Thanks for volunteering. Congratulations, you finished your race. Now, post-race tip number 1 is to grab some nutrition and hydration as you're walking through that finishing chute. Your stomach may not be up for it right away, but grab some because you will be hungry later. Post-race tip number 2, make sure that you keep moving so you don't stiffen up after the race.
Post-race tip number 3 is once you finish the race is to go pick up your gear bag that you dropped at the expo. Your gear bag should have your warmer clothes. Once you finish the race, typically your body's going to cool down. It's a good idea to get those warmer clothes on before going to find your family and friends.
Post-race tip number 4, make sure you are able to find your family and friends at a predetermined location after the race. Post-race tip number 5, celebrate your accomplishments in your favorite way.
Cheers! Congrats!